Nadal versus Djokovic. Djokovic versus Nadal. Two of the GOATs. Two of the big three going at it at the semifinal of the French Open. Playing in clay. Nadal's court. Everyone thought that Nadal was going to win. People did give Djokovic a chance just because he came in hot. We know he's an exceptional tennis player, but we also know the brilliance of Nadal when he plays in clay. He is the clay king. But nonetheless, Djokovic gets revenge for last year's final, beating Nadal 3-1, taking 3 sets in a row after Nadal takes the first one. Incredible stuff. If you guys missed that game, you guys completely missed out on one of the most epic matches of all time. Andy Murray was saying there was so many people that were watching the game that were commenting on it. It was just incredible. The Euros were starting at the same time. I had both games on at the same time. I had Nadal versus Djokovic on my main screen. I had Italy versus Turkey in my second screen. And man, this Nadal game was just incredible. This Djokovic game was just incredible. There were so many good rallies. There were so many good moments. It was just incredible hits by both players. You really get to see the level of these players, how much better they are than their competition. Having watched the opening semifinal right before, Zverev versus Tsitsipas. I'm completely butchering their names, but they played 5 sets. It was an entertaining game. But like I've seen others comment after this game, it looks like kids playing when you compare it to Djokovic and Nadal, and the brilliance and just the spectacle that comes with these two greats, these two mammoths of the sport playing. It was 4 hours long, a little bit over 4 hours, and I thoroughly enjoyed all 4 hours of it. I was glued to the TV. I wanted another set. I wanted Nadal to pull it out in the fourth just so we could see a fifth set of this brilliance game. One of the moments of this match that didn't really involve tennis was they're playing in France, and right now because of COVID they have a 11 p.m. Curfew, and the third set, which was the most epic set, it went to a tie break. Djokovic ended up winning that tie break 7-4. After that third set, I believe the local time in France was approaching 11. It was like around 10:45, almost like 10 minutes till the curfew. And all the commentators from NBC were talking about how this place was gonna erupt. They were gonna probably be boos and stuff because they were gonna give them the notice that they had to leave the arena, the stadium, and make their way home because of the curfew. But after the third set, there was an announcement that said that the fans could stay. And that was, even as a fan, just watching from my own room, from my own apartment, it felt great. Just knowing that the fans were going to be allowed to stay there because the ambiance was amazing. Like the atmosphere in the stadium was just crazy. There was, after either Nadal or Djokovic made a good play, made a good hit, made a good serve, they were chanting Novak, or Djokovic, and Nadal. It was just, the atmosphere is crazy. It's great to see fans back in these stadiums, no matter what sport it is, soccer, football, basketball, tennis, golf, anything. It's just, it's a pleasure to see fans back in these stadiums having fun, enjoying the sport, whichever sport it may be. And Djokovic versus Nadal, it was just an amazing display. If we were to dig into the game right now, I think the first set, even though Djokovic lost, I think it was crucial for him, the way he fought back. Nadal took the first 5 games. He opened up a 5-0 lead. And at that point, if you were on Twitter, if you were just, watching the game, texting your friends, it just looked like it was a regular Nadal masterclass in clay. You were getting flashbacks of last year's final. You were thinking, damn, Nadal is just going to wreck Djokovic again. This might be a 3-0 sweep like last year in the finals. And Djokovic dug deep and won the next 3 games, making it 5-3. And then Nadal was able to finish the set 6-3. But once Djokovic took those 3 games after Nadal started 5-0, you knew he came to play. His demeanor completely changed too. The announcers were even commenting on it. They were saying when he was down 5-0, like, oh, I want to see a little bit more emotion from Djokovic. Where's his emotion? Why is he not celebrating after like these nice hits, after these nice rallies that he's getting points on? And it just looked like Nadal was gonna stay on top, but then Djokovic fought back. He got 3 games in, ended up losing 6-3, but then just completely dominated the second set, winning 6-3 himself. The third set was more even. Djokovic took a 5-3 lead on the games, I believe. And the announcers foolishly were already running the stats. They were like, damn, Djokovic is about to be the first tennis player to take a 2-1 set lead against Nadal in the French Open since I don't remember his name, but they were getting ahead of themselves. And then one of the other announcers was like, "Well, hold up, this is not over yet. I know it's 5-3, but don't ever count out Nadal." And sure enough, Nadal, vintage Nadal, digging deep, never giving up, never forfeiting a set, never giving up on a set, comes back from 5-3 and takes a 6-3, 6-5. I mean, down 5-3. Takes a 6-3 game lead, wins 3 in a row, and now Djokovic is against the ropes. It looks like Nadal is gonna, take control of this match. He's gonna take the 2-1 set lead and just completely, demoralize Djokovic if he's able to pull off this third set comeback. But Djokovic, obviously, he's one of the GOATs. He's one of the greats. After losing 3 games in a row, he himself digs deep and ties it up 6-6. We go to a tie break, and Nadal kind of struggles out of the opening game. I believe he had 2 error serves, just gives up the first point to Djokovic. And after that, Djokovic just kind of was emphatic, was methodical, and wins the tie break 7-4. After that, the whole curfew thing happened. I was like, well, they were kind of mentioning how earlier in the French Open, it kind of took fans a while to get them out of there. And I think this happened to Djokovic before, like 2 rounds earlier. And I guess the opponent, Djokovic, was kind of had momentum because the fans took a while to exit the arena. Said player lost momentum, and it took like 30-40 minutes for them to resume play. I think that was one of the main reasons why they just allowed the fans to stay. They didn't want that to happen to either Djokovic or Nadal, whoever had the momentum. And it was Djokovic. Djokovic, I believe, did have the momentum. It would have hurt him if they would have taken a long pause. But fortunately for him, fortunately for us as fans, they allowed the fans to stay there. But nonetheless, Nadal, the fighter that he is, took a 2-0 lead in set number 4, and it just looked like we were in for a 5-set match. It looked like Nadal was gonna, dig deep and win the 4th set to force a 5th set. But then Djokovic just completely took over, winning six sets in a row, I believe, if I remember correctly. Winning 6 sets in a row, winning 6-2, beating Nadal in clay for the second time. The Clay King has fallen. It's a crazy day if you think about it. All these numbers that Nadal came in before this match, 105 out of 107 matches he has won. Now it's 105 out of 108. Still crazy numbers, but now Djokovic has the chance to get to his 19th Grand Slam victory. He should be the heavy favorite against the Greek Tsitsipas. I'm completely butchering his name. I apologize for that. But he should be the favorite. He should get to the 19th, and he should be the favorite for the Wimbledon and the U.S. Open is what I'm hearing. So Djokovic, if everything goes well to finish 2021, he could finish just sweeping. He could finish with 21 Grand Slam victories if he's able to pull off these next 3 tournaments. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The final is on Sunday, 6 a.m. where I'm at. But it should be a good game. It should be a good match. I do have Djokovic winning. I just think Djokovic, Nadal, all these tennis players, they're just a level above everyone else. Still at their ripe age of 34. If you guys didn't see the match, I suggest you guys try to catch some highlights, the elongated highlights if they're out there. Try to watch that because there were so many good moments. For Nadal, he didn't play his best game. There were so many unforced errors that he had. It's just uncharacteristic of Nadal, especially in clay. I believe in the third set he had over 20 unforced error, which was just uncharacteristic of Nadal. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There was a lot of points that he left out there. There was a lot of points where he had Djokovic on one side and the complete wide open court on the other to just finish off the game and get the point. And he just completely missed it for some reason. It was not the best game for Nadal. It looked like he was kind of lingering towards the end. I don't know if his ankle was bothering. We'll have to see how that plays out. But overall, amazing match. This is what tennis is about. Two giants going at it. When the big three retires, I'm gonna be it's gonna be devastating. Hopefully, there's a young talent that could step it up. And obviously, I don't think there's ever gonna be another big three. There's probably never gonna be another tennis generation like this. If we're ever able to get just one player that could reach the level of these players, it would be just enormous. But even then, I feel like we don't really appreciate as much the accomplishments that they're doing. If obviously they push each other, all three of them push each other, Federer, Djokovic, Nadal. But if let's say one of them wasn't there and it was just two people pushing each other, they would have more titles themselves, but they're dividing it amongst three. So even if we get one person just comes after these and gets, let's say, 15, 16 Grand Slam titles, but it's just them dominating, I think that still won't give it justice how good these people are. Anyways, I'm rambling. Just enjoy Nadal, enjoy Djokovic. They're getting towards the end of their careers. I still think they'll be elite for 3, 4, 5 more years, hopefully, maybe more than that. Federer, he's approaching 40, so we'll see how long he has. But just after watching these two play today, an amazing match. It's bittersweet because it was an amazing match. You love to see it, but it's also a reminder that we don't have too many of these left, so enjoy them. And shout out to Djokovic. To defeat Nadal in clay is one of the hardest accomplishments to have in all of sports, not just tennis. So shout out to him. And now he has a chance to get to 19 and get one away from Nadal and Federer. But let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy this match? Did you guys watch it? If you guys didn't, like I said, try to catch it somewhere because it was amazing.